We are very fortunate to have a very special guest today, Meredith Vieira. You got more of a cheer than we did. Meredith, I guess with that applause, I don't even have to tell you that Meredith was the co-host of The View from 1997 to 2006. She has been the co-host of NBC's Today Show since 2006, and she's also the host of Do You Want to Be a Millionaire? And the answer is, we all do, so we can help the animals. I watched Meredith on the Jay Leno show Friday night, and she flew back from Los Angeles just to be with us today. She also is in a rush because she is going home to run 20 miles in preparation for the New York Marathon that she's going to be in. So without further ado, I will introduce Meredith.
Thank you very much. Crazy, right? I have never seen so many dogs in one spot. This is so exciting. I just want to let you know that all the money that we raised today, every single penny is going to Pet Rescue and the New Rochelle Humane Society. So what you're doing is so important. Can't thank you enough. This is my dog Jasper. He's a little bit crazy like everybody else in our house, but I clearly love dogs. Also love cats. We have two, Felipe and Sweet Pea. And I should have the Humane Society on speed dial actually, because our dog prior to Jasper, Willie, was there a couple of times. He had we have an invisible fence, but he was a terrier and he would go right through it if he saw somebody, and inevitably he ended up at the Humane Society, and they were so wonderful with him. And then when our cat, Sweet Pea, left the house a couple of years ago and actually was hit by a car, we had no idea. Some man found him and got him to the New Rochelle, and their care saved her life, saved our cat's life. So I can't tell you how important this place is to me. I would do pretty much anything they asked. But the special guests today, we have two dogs that are going to be our Grand Marshals, Hope and Trooper. Are they here? Where are they? Along with the man who rescued them, firefighter Dan Thompson. I want to tell you a little bit about these two guys. Not that every single dog here isn't extremely important, because they are, but you have to have a Grand Marshal, and we have two. Okay, that's Trooper over there, and this is Hope. Okay, I'm going to tell you about Hope first. Hope was actually rescued from an abandoned building that had been set on fire, and then firefighter Dan Thompson adopted Hope. Trooper over there, Trooper has a different story. Trooper was hit by a car. He was taken to the New Rochelle Humane Society, and they had to amputate one of his legs, but as you can tell, he's doing just fine, thank you, on 3. And Dan decided one dog wasn't enough. He wanted a buddy for Hope, so Dan adopted both of these dogs. We thank you for doing that, Dan. And they really represent what today is all about. So they're our Grand Marshals. I'm going to put their ribbons on them, and thank you once again for coming. Oh, one last thing about Trooper. Sorry, I just got this today. He has just gotten his Canine Good Citizen certificate. I'd like that. He is now Therapy Dog International certificate as well. He's going to be going to veteran hospitals to visit soldiers, many of whom have lost limbs themselves. So what better representative than Trooper to show how you can move on with your life and in a very positive way. And we know how important pet therapy is for all kinds of folks. So I'm going to put their ribbons on them without further ado. Pardon me while I do this. And that is his final answer. Oh, there's always a wise guy, isn't there? Yeah, why don't you hold Jasper? Come here, Jasper. Hey, okay. Trooper, you are now an official Grand Marshal. There you go. Hope, you are now an official Grand Marshal. Congratulations. Any words? Any words? Well, he left the mic. I can step to you now.
Say, Jasper,
What we're going to do now is we're going to ask everybody to move back to the path to get ready to walk the trail, and we want the shelter dogs, if you can, to come by and get to the front of the line. That's what we're going to do. We're going to just put them at the front of the line and have everybody else follow. Meredith is going to walk over there and cut the ribbon to start the official parade. Thank you.
Hey, what's up? Oh, thank you.
Where's the